Hey, welcome to 2022, my fellow investors. It's me, E.T. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a self-taught investor who likes to think of ways to increase one's net worth. And for this year, 2022, boy, I'm excited. I believe one of the ways we can increase our net worth in 2022 is by owning some good, appreciating assets. And that's what this video is all about. I'm going to go over my top 10 assets that I believe will make money in 2022. If you notice, I didn't say stocks, I said assets. In this asset class we're gonna talk about, there are going to be some crypto plays. Yes, we're gonna still talk, and we have our tried and true. And I haven't forgot about the gamblers out there, or the speculators. I'm sorry, the speculators out there, because I'm one myself. That keeps things nice and spicy and exciting. So let's go ahead and get to the top 10 assets that I believe will make money in 2022. All right, first of all, we're going to go over some of the crypto plays. I have 3 crypto plays in mind. The very first one, most of you already know, is the king of all cryptocurrency that's currently going on out there, and that is BTC, Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency is not going away. You're going to have a lot of fluctuations when it comes to your cryptocurrencies. But this here is the leader of the doggone pack, Bitcoin. It's very scarce, 21 million total Bitcoins out there, and look at the price. If I'm not mistaken, and I have my cheat sheet here, the price of Bitcoin at the end of 2021 was $47,085. That's my number one. Number two, it's another crypto play, and that's going to be ETH, otherwise known as Ethereum. All right, these two here, hey, I am accumulating as many shares or coins as I possibly can. Don't have a full Bitcoin yet. I'm working on it. But the last price for Ethereum at the end of 2021 was $38.22. All right, and then pulling in number 3. It is not a cryptocurrency. This one here is an equity. This one here, and I was torn between this one and another one, is Riot. Riot is a cryptocurrency mining company. Normally, when you see these go up, you're going to see the reflection here in Riot. But there's another one also that's out there that I was conflicted and had a conflict about, and that was Mara. But I decided to go with Riot, and I have a current position in Riot right now. So the price of Riot at the end of 2022 was $22.33. Those are my 3 crypto plays for 2022. Now, this one here, my next play, is what I'm going to call my TNT. And that's going to be tried and true. Now, only 3 positions up there. What do you think the number one tried and true stock is that I believe that you're going to be able to make money in 2022? You guessed it. The $3 trillion company that's out there, Apple. Guys, I don't really need to tell you why to get involved in Apple. It speaks for itself. The closing price at the end of 2021 was $177.57. My next one up there is not a stock. It's an ETF, Exchange Traded Fund. And this one here is XLE. XLE is an ETF for the energy sector. Energy sector. Couldn't say it at first. But the energy sector. This here is an energy play. We're not completely EV yet, so energy is going to be around for a while. So trying to pick out which one is going to be the best one, hey, why not own a basket of all the best ones out there? and the ending price in 2021 was $55.50. The next one that I have a red X next to, is another ETF. And this one here is XLF. Just like the energy sector, but this one here, the F, is for financial sectors. It is for the financial sectors. The reason why I have a red star, asterisk, next to this is because this is one that I don't own. Everything else up here, I own or I have some type of play going on within that particular asset, but not this one here. I'm looking for my entry point on this one here. All right, it closed out 2022 at $30.05. All right, there we go. TNT, tried and true. All right, the next section that we have up here, the last 3 sections before I get to my number 10. And this here is for my speculators out there. This is for the spec players. All right, and first off the list here. And these are the 3 companies more than likely you haven't heard of. And this one here, I want you to definitely do your research on, your own due diligence. All right. One of the things I will have in the descriptions of this video, I will have any videos that I made on any of these stocks. I'll have the link there, but also I have the link to the websites for all of the stocks, and especially for these last 3. You definitely want to do your own research on those, because just like I said, these are spec plays. I've done a lot of research on them. I am fully convinced and have high conviction on these 3 companies. The very first one is INMD. InMode. All right. And InMode closed the year out at $70.58. And you're probably saying, what is InMode? InMode is an Israeli-based company that develops, manufacture minimally invasive surgical and medical procedures. Doesn't sound like much to brag about, but this one here is the market cap for this company is $5 billion. This company is growing and growing fast. In 2020, it had a revenue, it generated $201 million in revenue. 2021 is definitely expected to beat that. The third quarter of 2021, they had $96 million in revenue. They're operating in over, I wrote this down, in over 70 countries. I think this here is definitely going to be a player. Matter of fact, they grew so fast last year, they had a 4-for-1 split last year. All right. And I believe that it's at $70.58. I think it's still undervalued, especially at the growth rate that they currently have. The next one that we're going to talk about is ILS International. Now, guys, I've got plenty of videos on ILS International. This here is a penny stock on the OTC market. Its current price at the end of 2021 was 29 cents. Yes, I said 29 cents. Now, why do I have such high convictions on this company? First of all, this is a merger and acquisition company. And what they're focusing on is the fire science technology. They have a patent on what they call a mist technology. And to give you an example of this mist technology, typically it takes about 230 gallons of water to put out one car fire, vehicle fire, 230 gallons. Mist technology, the same fire, they can do it with 7 gallons. Not only that, they are working on having their own EV, emergency equipment vehicles. And I tell you, they're buying up a lot of profitable companies that's in the fire science and safety arena here in the United States, over in Europe, and they have a huge contract in Dubai. So this is one to be on the lookout for. Not only that, they also have plans to uplist within the NASDAQ this year in 2022. A lot of companies say they want to uplist in the NASDAQ. If you go to their website, in my link, go to their website, you're going to notice all of their investors calls. They always talk about uplisting. They have a plan to uplist to the NASDAQ. So I am very, very hopeful of ILIS International this year. All right, the next one that I have here, IVR. It closed out at $2.78. IVR is Invesco Mortgage Capital. It is a REIT, a real estate investment trust. The reason why I like this one, I've had it now for over a year and a half, and I like the dividends that it's paying, and I like the growth potential. Prior to CV19, March of 2020, remember, this company here and all of the real estate companies will look the same. Prior to March of 2020, they were floating here. Support at IVR prior to CV19 was 12 bucks. CV19 hit, it dropped all the way down to $1.70 some odd cents. And now the floor is about 3 bucks, and it's gradually getting back up there. They're with mortgage-backed securities when it comes to real estate as well as commercial. So they're slowly climbing out of the basement that they were in. But so a lot of the REITs that are out there. The key thing there is that because of that, it made it very, very affordable to start buying and collecting and accumulating shares. So that way, when it gets back to the price target of old, we've made a lot of money. And not only as the price starts to increase, so will the dividends. So will the dividends. Keep that in mind. Check out the website. Do your own research. I've done it. I like it. I'm going with it. All right. And then number 10. Number 10 is not going to need a lot of talk. It is Tesla. And they closed out the year 2021 at $1,056.78. I don't need to talk about Tesla. Tesla is almost like Apple. You just put it up there, it speaks for itself. Now, guys, the whole purpose for these top 10 for me is, yes, I want to make money. And I have 5 ways that I'm going to make money off of these 10 assets. For one, through capital appreciation. What most people do, they buy the stock and they wait for it to go up to appreciate. But I'm also looking at writing covered calls, that's selling options. I'm looking at selling cash secure puts, selling options. And also, I'm going to do a poor man. I have some poor man covered calls going, but I'm going to probably do some more. Poor man's covered call is another form of options, selling options. And quite naturally, you got your dividends. That's how I'm planning on making money on my top 10 for 2022. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. And always remember, guys, I will always tell you this: save, invest, apply what you know, because knowledge by itself is not power. It's the application of that knowledge that's power. Guys, I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.